Welcome back, divine, limitless creators. This video is going to be about stop criticizing yourself. Knock it off. See, I used to criticize myself endlessly. Everything I did, I would judge myself, I would criticize myself over and over again. But see, the problem with that is when you're criticizing yourself, whether it be your looks, whether it be your actions, whatever it is, when you're criticizing yourself, you're giving yourself hell. See, and then that gets projected outward and back, reflected back. So you want to stop criticizing yourself and stop judging yourself if you want to create heaven for yourself. See, back when I was an alcoholic, I used to get involved with all type of low frequency things. I mean, I would pass out next to the dumpster in the ghetto. All these low frequency experiences. But see, we're not our experiences. We are the awareness of our experiences. But see, I didn't know that at the time, so I would constantly just shame myself, criticize, guilt, all these low frequency behaviors. And they would get projected out and reflected back. Because we're the creators. And another thing why it's so ridiculous to judge and criticize yourself, as well as others, because they are you, is because, see, I wouldn't have much value to y'all if I hadn't gone through these low frequency experiences, right? If I hadn't have been a alcoholic, right? If I hadn't have been a incel, if I hadn't, been miserable and experienced all these miserable, difficult challenges, which I created, by the way, my higher self created for me to experience so I could overcome all these challenges. So I could overcome all these challenges, all these difficult things. Then I wouldn't have any value. I wouldn't be able to teach. And really, I'm not even teaching anything. It's just you teaching yourself, right? You giving yourself information. I wouldn't have any value. So that's why I created all those experiences, all those challenges, and all these catalysts, right? I couldn't tell people how to overcome overthinking. If I wasn't overthinking, I was a master at overthinking. I was the Jesus of overthinking, right? Nobody could overthink better than me. Nobody. Right? nobody hated themselves more than me. But really, I never really hated myself. I always actually loved myself. It's just that when I learned since a child how society operated and I didn't resonate with any of that, that's when I started hating myself, because society said, be this way. And I wasn't that way. Do this. And I didn't want to do it, right? That's when, once I realized, oh, society hates me, right? Then that's when I started not liking myself. Then, of course, that got projected outward and reflected back, because the universe is a multi-dimensional, multi-frequential hall of mirrors. So stop criticizing yourself, right? Anything you're going through, it's part of your journey, right? Your higher self created it for your ego, which doesn't even really exist, to experience. It's part of the journey, the good, the bad. So stop judging it. Stop criticizing it. When you find yourself criticizing your small self or others, say to yourself, I don't know and I don't care. And bring yourself back to the present moment and recreate yourself as the creator. Because see, the more we give our attention to criticizing ourselves, criticizing others, judging ourselves, shaming ourselves and others, all that stuff, right? The more energy we give it, the more power we give it, and the more we create that in our reality. So stop giving attention to those things. Well, you don't really have to stop anything, because you're the creator and you can do whatever you want. You're a divine fractal of God. No judgment from me. I could care less. Just a little advice. If you want to create heaven, right? Because as Jesus says, the kingdom of heaven is within, right? And hell is within, right? So what are you giving yourself? Are you giving yourself heaven, or are you giving yourself hell with guilt, shame, judgment, criticism, self-hate? Or are you giving yourself heaven? Because it's going to be projected out and reflected back. Trust. And if you don't believe me, then just keep on. Just keep on. And you'll tangibly see. So, stop criticizing yourself. Because none of these experiences that you're going through, none of your thoughts, none of your emotions belong to you. See, they belong to the Matrix. What you are is infinite awareness. God, source creator. So none of this belongs to you, right? It's like a virtual reality, right? See, when you're playing a virtual reality game and you're in it, it seems like you belong to that game. But then you take the headset off, and the real you is outside of the headset, right? That's what this is. The real you is a divine fractal. It's I am, the formless I am, right? What you are is far beyond anything that's going on in the earth, right? And again, I call it the matrix, right? It's just a concept, right? To give you an understanding. I love the earth. I love Gaia. I am so grateful for Gaia. I love Gaia. I love the earth. So when I use the words hologram, simulation, it's not to diminish the earth. It's just to give some understanding. So stop criticizing yourself. You are perfect. And everything you're going through is just part of the journey, right? See, creation is finished. You are whole and complete. Time is an illusion. You exist outside of space and time. And when you marry yourself to the present moment, no future, no past. Focus on your breath. That may help you. And recreate yourself in the present moment as the creator. In every present moment, recreate yourself until that state is normalized. See, when you're in the present moment, no future, no past, in a state of no mind, you transcend time. I know that blows the ego mind identity, right? But see, you're a time machine. These are facts, real facts. So stop criticizing yourself. And once you stop criticizing yourself, you'll begin to stop criticizing others. And you'll stop judging others. And they'll respond to you more favorably. Because everything's connected. Everything is connected. Energy don't lie. Everything is energy. Stop giving yourself that negative energy. Stop criticizing yourself. And if you do, don't complain and act like a victim when it gets reflected back to you, right? Because you're not a victim. You created that with your state of being, with your frequency, with your awareness of who you are in the present moment. And you are the creator. Nothing is outside of you. I'm not outside of you. The relationship you desire is not outside of you. None of your desires are outside of you. Unless you believe that because you're the creator, then you're going to have to slave for stuff, right? If you believe it's outside of you. But if you understand the truth that nothing is outside of you, everything exists within your consciousness, You are a frequency being. And all you have to do is tap into that frequency of whatever it is you desire. So if you desire abundance, then you have to be abundant. You have to feel abundant before the outer reality reflects that. See, the Matrix teaches you gotta have money to be abundant. No, you be abundant before the outer reality reflects that. Because you're the creator. See, the inverted, perverted, satanic matrix has everything backwards. Damn near everything, right? So give yourself love. Love it all. Warts and all. Love it all. Because you're a divine fractal of God. All right. Love y'all. Peace.